mucho grandes, muy grandes.
Hello, mijo? Are you there? What are you doing? Are you being good? Javier? Are you there? Javier.
No, no quiero decir, no, estaba viendo una mujer que tenía unos melones así grandes, es todo, pero...
What is up, my Remelia, fans of the Los Angeles Rams? Soon to be second place in the NFC West with the win tomorrow. One sleep till Sunday. Thank you for joining me. I've been under the weather, so to speak, for the last few days. I came out earlier today, unannounced, kind of announced for a few minutes, live stream, and we're back. So the Rams have a chance to get to 6-6 to 500, but also can move into second place with the Cowboys doing us a favor and knocking off the Seahawks. And with us having the tiebreaker, sweeping the Seahawks, we have the same record as them at 6-6, but we'll be in sole possession of second place. And also gives us the seventh seed in the playoff race, I believe, for the wild card. And all we can do is do our part, win our games. Like I said, we got 2 more games to work with. The Ravens game is going to be tough. If we get an L there, okay. The Niners game at the end might be tough as well because they always play us tough, but also, too, we're not a finished product. But that might be a tough game. So even if we were to get the L there, we got to win these other ones, these other games that we can beat the Giants, we can beat the Saints, we can beat the Browns. We just have to do it. We gotta win those games. We already beat the Seahawks and the Cardinals the first 2 games, and so here we are. Everything is in our control. Imagine if I would have told you at the beginning of the year when we got rid of Jalen Ramsey, when we got rid of Leonard Floyd and Bobby Wagner. And he said he wanted to remember this. Bobby Wagner, I think he was a little butthurt, hey, Bobby, we're going to go in a different direction, my man. Remember, he said, I want to go to a winning team. Well, we swept them. Is that a winning team enough for you? And we're going to take their spot with the win on Sunday and leapfrog them for their, God bless you, Bobby Wagner. God bless you. At least you got to play. Ernest Jones got to get under your tutelage for a year, and it worked out for us that way. And but yes, indeed, we got to get this win, though. We gave away a couple of games, like I said before. The referees helped us give away the Bengals game, that Tutu Atwell touchdown that was overturned, even though there wasn't conclusive evidence that he was out of bounds. The ruling on the field was a touchdown. They took that away. We ended up getting a field goal instead of the 7 points. That took away 4 points off the board. We lost by 3. So that's one game. And then the game against the Packers where we just gave the game away. We had Brett Rippon as our backup quarterback. I mean, heaven's sakes. I mean, geez, I could have went in there and without even practicing all week and gave us that loss. That's horrible that we did that to ourselves. I do blame McVay and Snead for that one. You don't have a Brett Rippon as the backup. Stetson Bennett was supposed to be the backup, but it didn't work out. We knew well in advance we should have picked up Wentz a long time ago, or somebody that's a better caliber backup quarterback that can come in and at least run basic plays, But it is what it is. We're where we need to be. It's in our control, and that's where we're at. So let's get into the chat. This is my guy, Willie Bowen. Hi, Rudy. LA Rams needs a victory against the Cleveland Browns. Horns up. Yes, indeed. Horns up. We definitely need this victory tomorrow. Win Kelly Ram. What's up, Ramelia? Let's go. Yes, indeed, baby. Money, baby. We got this game. AMS says, who scores the first TD and the last knockout TD in the fourth quarter? I say Kupp first, Williams, and the knockout punch. Love it. Cooper Kupp. Now, Cooper Kupp has been lagging for the lack of a word. He's been banged up. He's got an ankle thing, and he's just going to have to play through it. He's not going to be 100%. He's rested now. He's got over it a little bit. He's going to kind of pick his ways. He's going to look fine in one game, one play, and then be limping. But it's not something where what I understand it's going to be. It can exacerbate it or make it worse. It's just something he's got to play through. And so we kind of have to lean on Puka for right now. But hopefully we'll get them doing crossing patterns, get them together, get Tutu Atwell with the deep ball. But the key to this game here, I'm going to do the keys of the game early. Protect Stafford. Stafford, don't force it in there with this defense. You got to have that clock in your head because you've seen all the defenses in your whole career. Got a great pass rush with Miles Davis. Their pass rusher. Myles Garrett. Miles Davis. He's supposed to be playing. He's healthier enough in there. Young cat, doesn't surprise me. He wants to show off in front of Donald, defensive guy going for player of the year. You got to have that clock on, get the ball out quick, throw the ball away, use your legs, get 3 or 4 yards, run up the middle, dive. Kyren Williams, a big dose of Kyren Williams, get him tired, run right at him, get Dotson and Avila smashing some fools in the run game. Give him a dose of Rolls Royce Freeman to give him that hoopty bump and the Rolls Royce tush push bump. And we just got to get after him and win this game. Get after Flacco. Flacco is going to be playing this game. They got him off of the couch eating Doritos and Cheetos, and he hasn't played a few games in a row. He's just in there starting. He was the 3rd string quarterback, and from what I believe, 3rd or 4th, I don't even know what it is, but he was not the backup quarterback, and so we should be able to get after him. He's older. He's a respected Super Bowl champion quarterback because he won but that was 10 years ago. So we'll see what happens with him. I expect Kobe Durant to take over for Quentin Lake at the safety position and move around the guys. And we'll see what happens with that. Quentin Lake's going to be out with the hammy. So it's there for us. It's there for us. Jacques 42 says, "Sup, Rudy? Hope you're feeling better." Thank you. I'm feeling much better. Thank you so much. There's my guy, Gabriel. Gabriel, what's up, Ramley? Yes, indeed, brother. Thank you for coming in. GP Shadow, how you doing, my brother? Appreciate you. He says, Rudy. Thank you guys for coming in. We got to get this dub, guys. We got to get this dub, get to 6-6. And we're right where we need to be, man. Even though we didn't play exactly what we wanted to against certain teams, the Packers, the Steelers. We had that Bengal game. It is what it is. Rudy. Remember the Cowboys, who are gangbusters right now, finally beating a team with a winning record. They lost to the Arizona Cardinals. To give you an idea. So that is what it is. It just happens with everybody. The Niners lost 3 in a row. They lost to this Browns team. Let's light them up. Let's show them that the Rams can just light up this team. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Love it. Garrett says, I want to see our Rams that were playing last week, this week show up too. All gas, no brakes. Yes, indeed. And the Arizona Cardinals, they got a lack of talent. They were beaten up, and we did what we had to do against a team like that. We left like that movie, Remember the Titans. When the guy says, leave no doubt. They'll remember the last time they played the Los Angeles Rams. Jesus says time of possession and punching it in the end, rather than just field goals is going to be key. That Browns defense can be lethal. Exactly right. And if we get out to a lead, use Kyren Williams. They can't pin their ears back and get after Stafford. We got to put 7 on there, get a good lead on them, and make him one-dimensional with Flacco. Seattle, he's a statue, and get our guys, Kobe Turner, Agent Zero, Donald wrecking havoc, O'Shawn Mathis, Ernest Jones get in there, maybe blitzing up the middle. We'll see what happens with that. I can't wait. GP Shadow says, ran into a few Browns fans at the Clippers game earlier. Wonder how they will show up tomorrow. There's going to be a lot of them. There's going to be a lot of Brown fans, and a lot of them are from Southern California. We've talked about that before with the Rams being out of the California market for 20 plus years. There's a lot of fans that are moved from Cleveland to LA, family members out there. And because there was no team, they didn't pick the local teams, the Chargers, Niners, or Cowboy, or Raiders. The Browns have a legion of fans, but they do travel well as well. And also to the the Cowboy fans, their training camp is in Oxnard. So Jerry Jones knew that there's no team in LA. You might as well have the Cowboys, one of the more popular teams in the NFL, be in Oxnard doing the training camp every year. G's Nut says, excited for tomorrow. We got to get this dub. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Silly Fun Guy says, John H. J. Johnny Johnson revenge game. That's right. Johnny Johnson used to play for the Browns. Love it, love it, love it. Let's get into some clips. Let's see here. Let's get into Sean McVay talking about Kobe Turner, Turner, the conductor.
I think just the relentless effort that he plays with, snap in and snap out, the versatility across the front, knowledge of the game, production in both the run and rushing the passer. And then when you get to meet him, this is a special person that has a lot of different things going for him in a positive way. Very cerebral, very smart, very worldly. You see the conductor when he's doing the sacks. So the guys love that. And he is refreshingly so secure in who he is. And his teammates love him. You can't help but root for a guy like this. And he's played really good football for us. And I think he's only getting better.
Kobe Turner, you listen, man, this was a treasure trove heist of the NFL draft. I mean, Puka Nacua, Steve Avila, AKA Munoz from the Bengals Jr. We haven't even got Warren McClendon in there from the Georgia Bulldog. Travarius Thomason hasn't even had a chance to play a lot, but he's for the back burner. Byron Young, our guy, Kyron Williams, doing his thing, second-year player. Quentin Lake doing his thing at safety, picking up Dotson, picking up Witherspoon from the Steelers. I mean, Les Snead and Sean McVay have done it again, and we're still going to get our first number 1 pick next year. We got about 10 draft picks. If Raheem Morris gets a head coaching job, let's bring in the Schwartz, Jim Schwartz, as a high-priced defensive coordinator because he knows how to beat the Niners, and let's get after them and sweep them next year. And I would love to do that. And we get another draft pick because of the Rooney Rule with the Raheem Morris getting a head coaching job. We got a clear cap. We're going to have to pay Dotson some money because he's worked out with us. He's PFF's top one of the top guards in the league. He was an amazing pickup. Witherspoon has been great too. I'm stoked, man. We're right here. Stockton, I'm here. You didn't text me. Come on. I'm sorry, man. I came in earlier. It was too late. Mike DeKnight says 100 yards reception and a TD. Let's go. Love it. Love it. Love it. Hammer time 0131. I like our team, Rudy. Lots of young talent. Let's go Rams. Yeah, man. The young talent. We're one of the youngest teams in the NFL. We have the pillars, Stafford, Aaron Donald, Cooper Kupp, Higbee, the veteran guys there showing the guys the way. We, not me. McVay's in there doing his thing. We're ready to go, baby. We're ready to go. We're taking that first step this year. And imagine, like I said before earlier in the live and maybe a little bit earlier too, if I would have told you that, look, with the 12th game, we're going to have a chance to be in sole possession of second place in the NFC West, already swept in Seahawks, what would you have said? We got rid of Leonard Floyd. We got rid of Bobby Wagner, Jalen Ramsey. We were all pissed off, like, damn, what are we doing, right? But it's all working out, man. We're not there yet. We're like Ghost. You got Demi Moore's behind me, and we're molding. We're molding us still. We're not a polished product. We're not a finished product, but we're right there. We're right there to get into the playoffs. Sole possession, knocked out the Seahawks out of our spot. And we can give the Niners all they want again in the last game of the season. I'm looking forward to it. Sonka says, this season better not come down to the last game of the year. We get kicked out by the Niners, I'll puke. I love it. Stockton says, we need to sign Dotson. He's going to cost a lot. Yeah, he's going to cost a lot, but he's a proven commodity. That's okay. I don't mind spending some of that money on the line. Sonka says, Dotson is ranked top 3 guard in NFL according to PFF. Yep. Love it. New York Niners says, bro, I just clicked in 15 seconds and you mentioned my Niners. We bring them up all the time. A lot of time, most of the time is we making fun of them. Sonka says, Rudy, Rumbo's been out of control lately. If you The Eagles, they beat the Eagles. His lips may fly. They have a right to be excited. We'll see what happens. Daniel Barry says, Daniel Barry Sports Highlights. Hey, what's up, my brother? Appreciate you so much. Let's see. Ready to go. What's up, brother? Romelio, what's good, man? How you doing, man? Props to you. Ready to go, says Rams getting this dub. Yes, indeed. Jacques 42. Sagni says we should have 8 wins this year. Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. I mean, they were throwing dirt on us, the media. The idiot Lombardi was out there talking about Michael Lombardi was talking about Donald, there's reports that Donald might be traded, and there's no real draft commodities on the Rams besides Donald. I'm like, what? Get out of here. The Mike Florio's over there talking smack. I really think that if things go south, that Sean McVay is going to be out of there. God bless him. Because Rudy, all kidding aside, I think the Niners roll the Eagles tomorrow. That's a possibility. Now, listen, the Eagles are banged up. The Eagles are doing like Kyle Shanahan did with Brock Purdy. They're kind of rushing guys back because they want to get, because it's an important game for the regular season pecking order and stop and spots. The Eagles are a little banged up right now. So the Niners could win this game because of the Eagles being banged up, and then lose the NFC Championship game. They've done it before, so we just go by track records, and that's their track record. But yes, I can see that, but I'm hoping for a good game. We'll see what happens. Let's get into our linebacker coach / pass rush coordinator, Chris Shula, talking about our guys.
We got a play from Kobe Turner, your pass rush coordinator. You're also coaching linebackers. What do you like here?
Yeah, this is just, we got a little 3-man stun on right here, and Kobe's actually penetrating the A gap. He just feels this right side A gap. He feels the center kind of overset him, and they give him the option to kind of play off him. We call this the hump move, where he uses that left arm and kind of clubs the center by, and you've seen a lot of guys, Reggie White back in the day, do it, but you see Byron kind of going to loop around Kobe. And then we just give those guys the option to play. Like, if he's going to overset you, play fast, and then Byron can make you right. So that's just a great example of him doing that, and guys just executing the plan.
And there it is. Now listen, A'Shawn Robinson was out for a little bit. A'Shawn Robinson, goodness gracious. Bobby Brown III, my prerogative, rather. Kobe Turner has been a great find, but also besides his ability and talent, he's kind of an AD has kind of taken him under his wing. He's taken all of them under his wing, teaching the guys, knowing that he's the leader. They ask him any questions, and who else to ask at that position than Aaron Donald? So he's picking up things. What can I work on? How do you do this? The footwork. How do you slap a guy's hand down? This is helping to fast track his development. This defense, and I miss Greg Gaines, 91, the spirit of Kevin Green, 91. But this guy's taking his place. I'm fine with him. As Byron Young gets into his adult body, gets used to what he can do, his superpowers. Hopefully, O'Shawn Mathis will do the same thing on the other side. But we have cap money we'll be able to use for some free agents. The Niners are probably renting Page. Maybe Montez Sweet will come along. We'll get an edge rusher. We'll get some more depth for the O-line. And then, boom, another wide receiver, a fast wide receiver, a tall guy maybe. Boom. The Rams are right there in their Super Bowl window again next year. Peeking out, looking at it. We're almost there, guys. You still got Glock 9. You still got Cooper Kupp. Puka Nacua is a year older. Tutu Atwell's taking another step. I'm excited, man. I'm excited for this team. Very excited and stoked. Let's see. Stockton says, we need the Packers to lose badly. That loss to the Packers really messed up our year. Yeah, man, we gave away that game. Having Brett Rippon as the quarterback, we gave it. Here you go, take this game. I don't know what the hell that was, man. There's no way we had a chance to even win that game with that guy. Silly Fun Guy says, The Steelers lost too. Sorry, I missed that. And the Steelers lost too. Yep. And then the guys, and then you had the referees right there. Yeah, there's no comeback today. Here's a bad spot for you. Silly Fun Guy says, I'm so excited to see how Kyrene does this game. Yes, indeed. Me too, man. The guy's been playing lights out. And Cincinnati, since he lost, yes, indeed. G12 says, Rudy Stetson Bennett's watch the latest on his situation. He's out. Nothing, no extra news on him. He was seen at the Georgia game. He looked good. He's not being seen at Rounds Park. I would have loved to have seen him on the sidelines of one of the games, at least propping on the dudes. We'll see what happens. G12 says, Hola, Vato, what's happening? What's new with you, Rudy Ramilier? Ramsteros and Vatos Locos forever. Who's host? The Rams house. Stockton says, Cooper Kupp has been terrible for 5 consecutive games. Father Time may have gotten him. I think it's mostly Stockton. That's a great comment. He hasn't been he hasn't been himself, but he's beat up in his ankle. And but he's had some plays here or there. Puka Nacua, the young cat, had some knee swelling a couple games back. So the offense was kind of pedestrian. Now the guys have gotten back. Cooper Kupp has been an all practice, and Puka Nacua swelling is down, and he's back to himself. So we're gonna have to lean on Puka a little more, and guys like Higbee got his first two touchdowns of the year. Tutu Atwell, use him more often. I like how we're using Marcus Robinson. We'll see what happens. There's my guy Stockton on my guy Stockton said, let's talk about scumbag Von Miller. Yeah, so there was a report. Didn't have a chance to set that up. I came right off of work. Von Miller, there was a domestic abuse allegation, and so I don't know a lot about the story. My guy Stockton told me about it. So if that is the case, I'm hoping it's not the case. Hopefully there's two sides to the story. But if it is true, I'm not with that. That's not a cool thing to happen. That's very unfortunate. I'm sorry for the victim either way. And we'll get more news on that. But yeah, I'm not with that. I appreciate what he did for the Rams on the football side. But if that's the case, same thing with Urias of my Dodgers, man. That there's no excuse for that. I'm a Dodger fan. I love Urias with the Dodgers on the field, but you can't do that stuff. I'm not with that. Yes, indeed. G12 says, Rudy, you feeling better? How was work? You going to the game? Not going to the game. I'm feeling much better. Work was okay. Thank you, man. Jocker says, Karma got greedy Von Miller. G12 says, Rams legend noche. No Rams legend the noche tonight. Like I said, I've been down this week. I haven't had a chance to set that up, but I do have something special for the next Wednesday for the legend of the night. Thank you, man. Howard time 0131. Future is bright, my man. It is very bright, man. It's very bright. Let's get into the injury report. And then we'll get into the game trailer. Tonight is your night, bro. Tonight is your night, bro. So the latest injury report. Let me get this set up for you guys. Make sure it's okay on this side. Hold on one second. My mouse decided to die on me. Damn mouse. All right, here we go on your side. Let's look at it. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, so Michael Hoyt. Questionable for week 13 versus the Browns, but expected to play. All right. Man up, brother. We need this. Meanwhile, defensive back Quentin Lake, get out of here. No, thank you. Quentin Lake hamstring officially is ruled out. Yeah, hammies are something else. We'll see what happens with him. Hopefully he'll be back the next game. For the Browns, cornerback Denzel Washington Ward, shoulder. Wide receiver Marquise Goodwin. You remember him from the Niners. He didn't win nothing there either. Concussion. Hopefully he'll be okay. Quarterback Dorian Robinson, concussion. They're all both ruled out. Robinson means out being out means Joe Flacco will get the start. The great Joe Flacco. Additionally, center Nick Harris-Knee considered questionable. Below are the injury report for both teams. So, they're beat up. So we should be able to take this game. We're not taking it for granted. They have the number one defense in the NFL, but Stafford has seen it all before. Let's just get after it. Laurel Murchison. Knee, full participant on Friday. He's good. Quentin Lake is out. We saw Rob Havenstein, full. Love it. Michael Hoyt did not participate. Questionable. He's going to play. Ben Skoranek, the legend of the Skoranek, full. Cooper the Cup, ankle, full, all the way, full. It's going to play. Brian Allen, resting, did not participate. He's available. Aaron Donald, resting, shining that ring. He did not participate. He's full. And there it is, baby. There it is. We're ready to go, ready to roll. Let's get this going with the game trailer. Here we go. Then we'll have some fun. Here we go.
That's the type of stuff that we want to be able to see as a team. We really challenged ourselves after we came off of this bye. We said, hey, let's find a way to just keep stacking blocks, continue to just play well, but really being able to win the weeks. Biggest thing is, all right, how do we continue to keep moving forward? You guys with me on that? I thought you guys created your energy right from the jump. Give it up for yourself right there.
There's a difference between playing meaningful football in December and playing like you mean it. A new month arrives with an emerging identity for Los Angeles, and the Rams reaping the rewards of their resilience. Developing depth, putting the pieces together, building toward their best. But the timeline for this remodel has been accelerated, and the Cleveland Browns are next on the punch list.
Stafford throws, there he is, to the end zone. Rams win! Knew it when they needed the most. Block, he's in the end zone, and that's a Ram touchdown!
It is, baby. The Rams win. That's all we need to hear. Sunday, I'll be stoked. Rams will be in second place. The 7th seed in the playoff race in the NFC West, in the NFC rather. And we got to do some dogs work, baby. Dogs work. Caution, dogs at work. But yes, indeed, we got to get this W. And Kyren Williams is going to be a big key. Now, all the stuff, trials and tribulations of this team. Stetson Bennett, we thought was going to be there. It didn't work out. Who knows if he'll come back? You don't count the guy out, but he hasn't been there. That screwed us on one of the games, right? We got Carson Wentz there now, but it screwed us on the Packer game. Okay. Cam Akers, we thought that he was going to be okay. We're going to have a 3-headed monster, him and whoever, Royce Freeman, Kyren Williams was going to come back, but it didn't work out with him. He ends up, we end up getting rid of him, and then he ends up tearing his Achilles, and he's probably done. Hopefully he's not. God bless him, but he won the trophy, helped us win the trophy. We've been through our own stuff. We went out and got Dodson. We went out and got Witherspoon. We've done what we've needed to do, and that can't be said enough. I mean, look at these players that we have, these young cats. Kyren Williams, Puka Nacua, Byron Young, Colby Turner, Quentin Lake, who's just barely noticing what he can do. Because remember, this is Quentin Lake's rookie year, because he didn't play last year because he was hurt, right? Tavarius Tomlinson, it's a new speed. He's got to get acclimated, but he'll be fine. He's got the skill set to be a good NFL player, and it's up to him if he wants to be better than that. Tutu Atwell's finally showing improvement in his game. I mean, guys like Bobby Brown III, My Prerogative, O'Shawn Mathis, we've got a lot. Ethan Evans, the Ray Guy II, right? We got a lot of young cats that are getting much needed. The Yeasts out there, the Fullers out there. Guys like that, and Trammell. Guys that are Skoranek, guys that are just they're guys, but they fit in our plan, right? They're there. Marcus Robinson, guys that are making plays that can get off the bench, do stuff. We haven't even tapped the servers with Tyler Hunter and Davis Allen, the other tight end. So we'll see what happens. Bryson Hopkins, rather. Stockton Slop's gonna love that, Bryce Perkins. But yeah, so we're just getting that mold together. We're getting this stuff together, and on the way we might as well make the postseason and cause havoc for somebody. We're right there. We could be better spot, but look at a lot of teams lost games. Niners, they're supposed to be all this and that. They have a pretty easy schedule, and they lost 3 games in a row. That's what happens in the NFL, right? So, I really like where we are. G12 says you may follow the Rudy of the Ramirez Sports Report via Twitter X, twitter.com. Yes, indeed. My guy Stockton. Thank you, G12. Stockton says, who wants to see Rudy shave his head, bod, and face completely? Clean shave for $1,000. Come on, man. Let's go, baby. Man, you're getting me. You're my girlfriend's gonna say, you better do it, but no. MKI Sports says, what's up, Rudy? Yeah, chat, how you doing, man? Appreciate you, MKI Sports, brother. Appreciate you. Yes, indeed. Love it. So just got off watching the ACC championship game. Love it, man. Rest in peace, my USC Trojans too, by the way. G12 Los Angeles Rams remaining schedule: 5-6 Cleveland Browns, Baltimore Ravens, Washington Commanders, New Orleans Saints, New York Giants, San Francisco 49ers. Now listen, the Browns, we got to win that game. We can win it. Number 1 defense, but we got pretty good offense, pretty good defense. We can do it. Kyren Williams is healthy. Baltimore Ravens, question mark. That's going to be tough. And of course, we're facing them after the damn bye. But it is what it is. We'll do what we need to do. If we get the L, okay, there's one we expended. Washington Commanders, we can beat them. We got to just do what we're supposed to do. The New Orleans Saints, we can beat them. The Giants, we can beat them. The other teams, these teams we should win. We got a chance to do what we need to do. We have that one game left over. The 49ers, we showed them we can do in the first half of the last game. We have a chance with them. We need to get the lead against them. This is way ahead of time. But if we're there and we need that game, and even if we don't need that game, let's just say all hell breaks loose and we're already in. Wonderful. We still got to beat them. We got to do 2 halves, get after Brock Purdy, tackle them right away. Kyren Williams goes off. Rolls-Royce Freeman runs over some fools, but that's well in advance. But we have a chance to do something here. I love it. Thank you, G12. Yes, indeed. MKI says if the Rams win, they'll climb into second in the NFC West. Yes, indeed. And like I said, if I was to tell you beginning of the year that the Rams will be second in the NFL in the NFC West after 12 games, what would you guys say? I'll take it. And we swept the Seahawks. Love it. There's my guy, Big Home 99. What's up, man? Appreciate you coming in. Appreciate you. Love you, Ramley. Love you, brother. Appreciate you. Appreciate you coming more often, my brother. Appreciate you. Hit the like and subscribe button. Love it. G-Trust, Los Angeles Dons were the first professional football team to play a regular season game in Los Angeles, California, 2 weeks before the first game of the rival Los Angeles Rams of the NFL. Yes, indeed. G-Trust says, who moved from Cleveland? Rudy was there. Was around. Love it. Let me highlight my guy's comment. Old School Round says Cup may pop tomorrow. They are going to put their best quarter on Puka, leaving Cup free. Love it, man. And that's the one thing about Cup. Even though he's banged up, the guy is a monster, man. I mean, he's a man's man. I love this dude. He's ram tough. Let's get into another episode. This is a fun point of Nine and Dime with our guys, the number 1 duo in the NFL, this side of Puka Nacua and Matthew Stafford. 10 and 9, 9 and Dime, and here we go.
I mean, we got no chance on the first one. We've lost them here. Soil. So now we're really in a pickle here. This is just going to be a vicious circle. It's like a dog chasing its tail. This will be great.
This needs to be taken out.
Oh, I'm sweating.
Oh, man.
God.
I thought I had a question. Let's see about this one. You can see how much they enjoy each other. Okay, here we go.
I really want to be good at this.
No, you are. You're not bad.
I know that's sarcastic.
Ready?
No. Okay.
1, 2, 3. Horse. Oh, please.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Carriage.
Barn.
I thought carriage was a good one. Okay.
Where do horses live, Cooper?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. You ruined it.
No, we're good. No, we're good. We're good. Just think about it. Barn and carriage.
1, 2, 3.
Garage.
Stable.
You know, it was close.
Not a bad guess.
You say horse and I say house.
Yeah.
So you thinking a house for a horse.
Well, what were you thinking?
I was thinking what's kind of like a carriage, a horse-drawn carriage.
Yep. Okay.
I don't know if they're doing there, but they're it's just fun to see them. Okay, so let's just get into a little questionnaire with Matthew Stafford real quick, and then we'll get back to the chat.
We're going to do trivia. I'm going to put 40 seconds on the clock and as many as you can get right. Adding 40 seconds to the clock now. Who is the NBA's all-time leading scorer?
LeBron James.
What is the largest ocean in the world?
Pacific.
What planet is known as the red planet?
Mars.
Who is the all-time rushing leader for the Rams?
Pass.
Name a Taylor Swift song.
Oh my gosh, no. 1989.
What country can you find the Great Wall in?
China.
What is the largest desert in the world?
Sahara.
Which animal is known as the king of the jungle?
Lion.
What is the tallest mountain in the world?
Everest.
Which country is home of the Great Barrier Reef?
Australia.
What was Walt Disney afraid of?
Spiders.
What is the state capital of California?
Sacramento.
What is the largest planet in the solar system?
Jupiter.
Time. 11!
Dang it.
So Ricky Hollywood, God bless you for that. Pretty cool. Those are just fun things. Pretty good answers. I wonder what Walt Disney's scared of. I gotta look that up. Let's see. Stockton said, oops, hold on. Sorry. Let me my mouse died. I gotta use my darn my touch screen. Hold on, darn it. Touchpad. Hold on, let me get to my guys. Hold on. Here we go. Like the weird Cowboys hike thing. Let's see. Here we go. Sorry. Let's get my guy Mostert in here. What's up, G12? He says, good to see you. Love it. There's my guy Mostert. Says, hello, Rudy. Sorry, been missing the show. Train yard is crazy. Rams getting better every week. Oh, no, you're good, man. Props to you. I know we all have our own schedules, man. I was under the weather this week. Came on today for the second time. Appreciate you coming in, man. Appreciate it. G12 says, Bobby Brown III, don't be cruel. Yes, indeed. G12 talking about our guy Ethan Evans, 7th round pick, 223. Ethan Evans, punter out of Wingate. Love it. Let's see. Old school Rams says, thanks. Yes, indeed. When Kelly Rams says, Cup is a decoy right now. He will keep the dogs confused so that the Rams can eat. Love it. And he can still, he's banged up, but he can still do his thing. Love it. Mike, hold on. Mike Knight says, should we change punt and kicker returner? Our punter's fine. The field goal kicker from Riverside, my guy from Riverside, we're probably going to take a deep look at a kicker for next year for that. I don't know why we let our kicker we had for a year before last, Brandon Powell, go. I really liked him. He could catch in traffic. He can get some good yardage. He might not have been a threat to go all the way, but I liked him better than what we have now. Trammell's fine. Sometimes we put different guys out there, but I would love for us to find a specialist. Isn't there somebody in the XFL or somebody that that can do that? Because that's a huge, besides a great punter, that's a huge weapon. My guy Jim Everett says, let's see. Trash 49ers going to get cooked by the Eagles. I hope so, man. I hope so. Jim Everett says Kyren Williams is the best running back in the NFL. He's proving to be one of the better steals in the NFL in his second year. Old School Ram says Browns think we are going to come out passing, run right at Myles Garrett with the hurt arm, the O-line power over their D-line. Love it, man. Shock 42, Glock 9 is sharp. Yes, indeed. I'm ready for us to just do what we're supposed to do. Let's win that game. Win a game that we're supposed to, and everything is in our control. I can't say that enough, man. Even after all the crap, the horrible calls, all the BS going on, injuries, it's still in front of us to do it. Yes, indeed. There we go. Seahawks losing to the 49ers and Eagles. Rams got NFC wild card on lock. Love that. G12 says, did he say that Walt Disney was afraid of spiders? I thought he was afraid of taxes. Yeah, he said spiders, but it was wrong. Love it. And let's get into Cooper Kupp, talking about playing for McVay.
And he's one of those guys that can inspire people to overcome some incredible things, push through some great challenges, and he's someone that you want to play for, someone you want that person on your team. And I think he's just done an incredible job this year of being able to come back and be that positive guy, the guy that's challenging you, having an urgency and knowing that the standards are high, but he's going to come across and push you in the right way. He's going to connect with you and challenge you to meet those standards because he wants the best for you. At the end of the day, that's who Sean McVay is. He wants the best for each one of his guys, and I think he's done a great job of getting the most out of each and every one of his guys this year.
There it is. The great Super Cup, talking about Sean McVay. In the comments, give me your score. So you got the number one defense. They're going to try and get after us. We're going to run the ball. They got Joe Flacco as quarterback. I listen, I think we can beat them 27 to 17. And they get a late field goal, and we pick off Joe Flacco a few times, strip sack him, and hopefully we get Carson Wentz some snaps. Give me your scores in the chat while I get this video up. They're talking about the one of the Ram fans got to be nominated for Ram Fan of the Year, and NFL Network Peter Schrager was talking about him. He owns a barbershop. I think it's called Golden Ram Barbershop. They'll tell you in the video. I played some of this clip earlier. It's a minute clip. While we're doing that, and also check out his barbershop. Great dude, big Ram fan, old school Ram fan from 1966 when he was 7 or 11 years old. He'll say in the clip, Golden Ram Barbecue. I'm hungry. Golden Ram Barbershop, rather. Check this out, but in the chat, give me your scores and keys of the game. Here we go. Key players of the game. Here we go.
Fan of the Year, we do it every year. It's presented by our friends at Captain Morgan. Let's hear it for Los Angeles Rams Fan of the Year, our guy, Sal Martinez.
What's up, Sal?
Los Angeles native. Sal's loyalty began in 1969 when he was just 7 years old and he went to his first home game. 25 years later, Sal then turned his fandom into a business. He opened a Rams-themed barber shop called the Golden Ram. And during the Rams' tenure in St. Louis, you can still find Sal curating watch parties all over Los Angeles in a place that he nicknamed the Rams Room. That is when he wasn't going all over state lines to watch his team play. So they're in LA, they moved to St. Louis, and Sal's like, no, I'm going to double down. They come back to LA, and Sal is the man. He's taking the Rams room to a whole new level. He brings his daughter to SoFi at 6 a.m. on home games, and he watches with fellow diehards the rest of the NFL slate. Being named the 2023 Rams Fan of the Year is his fondest memory and a dream come true, and it is what he told our friends at Captain Morgan. You can learn more about Sal and all the nominees and vote for your favorite one at NFL.com/fan of the year.
There it is. Sal Martinez, brother. Props to you, my brother. Golden Ram Barbershop, and you can look it up on your phones and that. And it's in Southern California. Old school Ram guy. Love it, love it, love it. And let's get this guy going.
Jumped out to the lead here in the second quarter.
The gunslinger. Yes, indeed, baby. Yes, indeed. Also, too, don't forget to, real quick, let me just slide this in. Don't forget to vote our guys for the Pro Bowl. Okay, don't forget to do that.
And Kendrick talking his stuff to Pete Carroll. That's the tape for me. The conductor sacks Kyler Murray. Byron Young.
Right there, you can look that up, and let's get our guy Steve Avila, Puka Nacua, AD in there at least, and Kyron Williams deserves to be in there as well. Let's get them in there. Let's get back to the chat. There's my guy Gilbert. Rudy, I was pleasantly surprised with Higbee the catch in the end zone. We need more of that. Yeah, man, we gave him an extension. He's been banged up, but he got those 2 TDs. Love it. Monster with the score. Rams 17, the Browns 10. Love it, love it, love it. Take it any way we can get that. G2 says, question, score predictions for the game, player of the game for your respective teams. I got 27-17 is my score. Kyron Williams is going to be a major factor. The defense, I'm looking for Kobe Turner to have another big game. AD will make himself known. Hopefully, Kobe Durant will get an interception, a pick, or let's get Witherspoon a pick, and then Matthew Stafford will look sharp doing his thing as well, and then our punter, pin them deep back in the 10-yard line, give him long fields to go, and let's just get that statue Joe Flacco off of the field and turnover prone for this game. But the key of the game is us getting the run game going, get Kobe Turner, getting our guy Kyron Williams off, and then Kobe Turner on defense. I got he's on the tip of my tongue, Kobe Turner. I think he's gonna have another big game. I think that's what that means. Love it, love it, love it. Old school Rams says 21-10 Rams, tough game, dogfight. Cup gets the ball. Love it, love it, love it. Gets the game ball. Love that. G12 says that's another Los Angeles Rams first down. Love it, love it, love it. G12 says Sal Martinez is cool, but he is no Rey Mysterio. We're respecting a buika. Love it. Yeah, so I got us Rams 27. The Brownies. Cleveland hasn't been good since the Rams left. The Browns 17, and I'll take it by 1 point. I don't care. We need to get this dub, and get to 6-6 and get second place in the NFC West. So I appreciate each and every one of you guys for coming in. Props to all you guys, all the guys that watched the replays. Thank you for joining me tonight. One sleep till game day. I appreciate the support, and thank you. Sorry I haven't been on. I've been under the weather, so I came on twice today. Appreciate each and every one of you guys. And as we always say, may the Romelia be with you. And Romulators, mount up. Good night, everybody. Let's get my G12 guys comment. If you like and enjoy the content, please ram the like button like AD. Subscribe and share. Helps the algorithm for the Rudy of the Romelia Sports Report. Much appreciated. Horns up. Ramulators, get in position, mount up. Let's go, baby. Let's get this dub. All right, guys. We'll have a post-game stream tomorrow afternoon. Look for it. I appreciate you guys. Good night.